Well, hello there. Thought I'd tell you a fun story. It's been about 25 years since this story happened. So it's been a while, but it's an oldie but a goodie for me. So about 25 years ago, I was pretty early in my career, first management job, leadership job, and I was starting to get a little overwhelmed. Like there was a lot of stress going on. So I went to a seminar, and it was called Stress Solutions for Women. What was really funny is it was taught by a man. Uh, so I don't know why, but it was a pretty good day. It was actually just really a time to get away, get out of the office, and have some, you know, time just for me. And it was pre cell phone, so nobody could find me. It was great. But one of the stories that the guy told was really impactful to me. In fact, it was so impactful that it actually has been a theme of my life ever since. It was actually the name I gave to one of my companies a couple companies ago, and it's really my theory on how you can control positive energy in your life. So he talked about energy pie. Now, let me give you a little bit more information on this. So, the idea is this. So, I don't know who this guy is. I can't remember what seminar. I don't even know if he ever talks about this anymore, but I'm going to tell you the story as if I'm telling the story, but know that it came from somebody else. But imagine this: every day you wake up and you have a certain amount of energy, and sometimes you have a great amount of energy. You slept great. You feel wonderful. The birds are singing, the sun is shining. And other times you wake up and you don't have a whole lot of energy. Maybe you tossed and turned all night. You had something bothering you. You had road construction going on outside. For whatever reason, you wake up, you don't have very much energy. So whether you have a lot, a little, or in between, that's all you've got for the day. Now, how do you spend that energy? How do you conserve the energy? How do you give away your energy? So consider your energy as if it were a pie. Now, what I mean is pie, like, banana cream, pumpkin, chocolate pecan, you name it, whatever your favorite kind of pie is. Mine is key lime pie. And the reason you think about your energy as a pie is to make it something that, is a little fun. Now, don't say, Michael, I don't like pie. I prefer cake. Then have an energy cake. I don't care. But I like to think of mine as my key lime pie. And with that key lime pie, some mornings you have a big key lime pie, and other mornings you have just a little bit, just like one bite's worth. But that's all you've got for the day. At that time in my life, when I was driving to work every morning, I was usually running late. I was trying to get my son to school. I'm, trying to eat in the car. I was always running late, always, constantly. And then that made me more stressed. And then if somebody gets in your way or the light changes at the wrong time, you're like, I can't believe this is happening. And by the time you get to work, you're stressed out. Like you've given away all your positive energy all throughout just driving to work. So even if you start out with this much pie, now you've got this much pie. You just have so much less. And as you think about the way you spend your energy, sometimes you have to sit back and say, is that really what I wanted to do? I mean, did I want to give up the very little energy that I had left to get upset with somebody because they're driving too slow when it was my fault in the first place that I left too late? A little bit of that mirror. You got to look at yourself. But when you think about this, it really makes it something that you realize you have control over. So, did I need to get upset at that other driver, or did I need to leave 5 minutes earlier? Did I need to get upset about the light changing, or did I need to reflect that maybe, just maybe, I was causing things in my own life to stress me out more? Now, let's take this another step further. Let's say you walk into that office then, and remember those days when we could walk into an office and you have a coworker that makes you crazy. So you're arguing or you're fighting or you're bickering. And at some point in time, you realize you are continuing to hand that person slice after slice after slice of your energy pie. Now, sometimes you might want to throw that pie in their face. But that's also giving away your energy pie to someone or a situation that probably does not deserve it. When I first heard this concept, it really made me stop to think about the choices that I was making with my energy, positive and negative. And I started to get more selfish with my pie. I'm like, I'm not going to give you my pie. You don't deserve my pie. I'm going to hold on to my pie. And on the flip side, there were people that were really positive in my life. And I'm like, you know what? I want to give you a slice of this pie. I want to give you that phone call. I want to go have lunch with you. I want to just be able to talk with you or do a favor for you. Because when I give you my pie and it's a positive situation, you're giving me some pie back. I might be giving you a slice of key lime and you're giving me a slice back of, I don't know, peach pie a la mode. Now we both have more pie and we've shared it with each other and it's positive. Now, why am I thinking about this today? Well, every once in a while, this concept, kind of bubbles up to the top for me again. And I think about the choices that we make when we can give people our positive energy pie, we can receive back from them, and we're keeping each other buoyant. But it's also very easy to get back into those negative slides, to think about just the fact that we're exhausting ourselves for whatever reason and that there's no way to replenish. But we're all in control of it. So, my challenge for you this week is to understand and hold on to your energy pie. And some point in time, if you really, you've got that person maybe that really like just twists your tail just to throw them off, just say, I'd really like to help you with that, but you don't deserve any of my energy pie today. I used to teach businesses to use this kind of nomenclature as a really simple way of saying, you are pushing boundaries here that you shouldn't, but I'm not going to call you out on it. I'm going to use our common language of us maintaining our energy pie. But the most important part of this is knowing what we control and being in control of that. Now, I'm not going to say that you're not going to have somebody who totally torques you off or a situation that throws you for a complete loop. And all of a sudden you have nothing but even barely crumbs in your pie tin at the end of the day, or worse, earlier in the day. But you can control it when you understand that it really will benefit you, not only to keep that pie tin full, but to have lots of different kinds of pie in there. So, my thought to you today is happy energy pie day.